Jody Brown from Buzzword, talking today about how to prevent our websites from being hacked. At Buzzword, we are very stringent with security. All our servers go through an 80-point security check during build. That basically means that we look at every single hole, exploit, everything we can possibly do to prevent your site from being hacked at the server level. And then there's a bunch of things that we do also, especially when we've designed the site, to make sure that those sites don't get hacked. And these are some tools and some suggestions that you can do yourself. Anyone can put in practice. All our sites at Buzzword are built on WordPress. WordPress has some great plugins that you can install that looks at patching holes or alerting you to holes in your security, and then you can take steps to patch those holes. We use the plugin WordFence, which is a really good one. It gives you a list of all the different holes and exploits that there are, and then what you need to do to patch those holes. We install it, go through, make sure all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, and just little things as well that go a long way when it comes to building WordPress sites is don't use the standard admin as your username. Use a different username, because hackers are out there, they're running bots that are trying to automatically scan and using brute force attacks, which is basically using the word admin and then a bunch of different passwords until they can hack your site. Another way that hackers like to approach your website is going in through contact forms. So we always make sure that we use the most up-to-date contact form and that it's updated, patched as soon as a new release comes out. It's another tip for WordPress. Every time you log in, which at very least you should be doing once a week, look for updated plugins, look for updated WordPress, and if they're there, run the update and make sure that everything's as secure as it possibly can be. The update is usually there for a reason, and that reason is usually to patch a security hole or for added functionality. But regardless, run the updates anyway to prevent that sort of stuff from happening. Another thing, if it's built by Buzzword, if we build your website, all our developers, it's drilled into them, security conscious. Make sure that you use clean code, that everything you use is up to date. Don't use sloppy code. Making sure that the holes are plugged. Again, security is our biggest concern. We come from a security background, not just development. So we've seen websites being hacked and the pain that can cause, especially for a business. We're a small business ourselves, and we've seen small businesses being taken down purely because the website's been hacked. If you're selling online and your website goes down for a day, then obviously you're missing out on business. So we do our best to keep your site secure. So if you can just remember the three things: log in once a week, make sure that your WordPress is up to date, make sure that your plugins are up to date, and make sure you're hosting on a secured server as well, and that is also up to date. If you do get hacked, because even the best banks in the world still get robbed, Buzzword, we have rolling updates twice a day on our websites. So once we realise a site's been hacked, and we usually quickly get alerted to that, we've got monitoring in place as well, is we can roll it back from a 2 week up to 2 weeks prior, and that's just easy. So we roll it back, plug any security holes, and away you go, hopefully with minimal downtime. As I said, we're a small business as well, and we make sure that security is our utmost concern because it's your business and we want to keep your business safe online. Jody Brown from Buzzword.